Tenant rights during a foreclosure in Florida. Welcome back for more legal knowledge. In this video, I'm going to be discussing tenants' rights when the rental property is in foreclosure. For those of you that don't know, I'm attorney Ali Kassoun of the Tropic Legal Law Firm, and that's right here in Deerfield Beach, Florida. Let's start breaking this down. During a foreclosure, the landlord still owns the property and is responsible for it. Tenants have the right to stay in their home during a foreclosure and for a period of time after, but can still be evicted for other reasons. It's important for a tenant to keep paying rent to the landlord unless the court tells them to pay the rent to someone else. And the tenant should also continue to follow the rules of the lease. A tenant may be protected by the Protecting Tenants at Foreclosure Act. The PTFA covers foreclosure on a federally related mortgage loan or any dwelling or residential real property after June 23, 2018. The protections of this law apply to tenants under a bona fide lease or tenancy. A lease or tenancy is bona fide only if 1. The mortgagor or child, spouse, or parent of the mortgagor under the contract is not the tenant. 2. The lease or tenancy was a product of an arm's length transaction. And 3. The lease or tenancy requires the receipt of rent that is not substantially less than the fair market rent, or the rent is reduced or subsidized due to federal, state, or local subsidies. Upon the complete transfer of title to the successor as a result of a foreclosure, it's the responsibility of the successor in interest to provide the tenant a notice to vacate 90 days before the effective date of such notice in all instances. The new owner must also adhere to tenant protections. These tenant protections are that tenants with bona fide lease agreements entered into prior to the date of the notice of foreclosure must be allowed to occupy the premises until the end of the remaining term of the lease. However, a successor in interest may terminate a lease upon the date of foreclosure and provide the 90-day notice to vacate if 1. The successor in interest plans to occupy the property as their primary residence, or 2. A bona fide lease or tenancy agreement is not in place or is allowed to be terminated at will according to state or local law. So now you know about tenants' rights when the rental property is in foreclosure. I'm attorney Ali Kassoun of the Tropic Legal Law Firm. Again, don't forget to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the Tropic Legal YouTube channel. Now let's keep learning about the law.